Let's try this. I'm going to ask you a question and then you're going to think of an answer. Then I'll tell you the real answer. A company that sells curry decides to change industries. What new sector does it target? I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to think about this through. Did you answer oil and gas? Because apparently that's what a little company called VIRTUS Oil and Gas did. That happened more than a year ago. One day, Curry Gold Corporation just decided to switch into the oil and gas because I assume they thought it would be much easier to interest people in oil than in curry. But they don't have any connections in the industry, you might rightly say. Well then, how are they financed? It's simple. By being promoted and selling shares. According to our database, over $370,000 have been spent on promotions on this stock. The company has been the target of pumps almost since day one. And let me tell you something. I've seen many promotional campaigns, and this one has impressed me. It has email, hard mailer brochures, and I've also found out that it's even being promoted through phone calls. Wow.
You be relentless! You be telephone fucking terrorist! Now let's knock this motherfucker out of the park!
What I showed you earlier isn't something old. This is actually the newest hard mailer sent to people across the country. There are so many red flags surrounding this company, but that doesn't seem to stop people from buying. In each of the last 3 trading sessions, VIRTUS has recorded at least $1.5 million in dollar volume, a record for the company. And what do you think the company has to show for all this attention? One terrible financial state. As of the 20th of May, it had $630 in cash, $820 in total current assets, and no revenues, set against $138,000 in total current liabilities and a net loss of $560,000. And this is a company that's promoted for being a $2.1 billion potential and having enough oil to fuel America for 400 years. That's what the brochure says. What it doesn't say is a few things I think you guys would want to know. Back in 2013, 1.3 million shares were sold to a group of unnamed investors, each share for 1 cent. Because of the forward split performed in 2013, those shares grew to 18 million. And the big problem is, up until a few months ago, the company practically wasn't traded. So the majority, maybe even all the shares, are still with the original owners who could sell them at any time and pocket $27 million on the current market price for an initial investment of $130,000. Not a bad deal, you'd agree. This is Martin Nadenov for HotStock.com.
I have a small amount of money to invest and I want to gamble in the market. I'm looking for a penny stock that'll go up and turn it into $100,000 or $1 million.